This video presentation is about paradigms and the travel industry, and my name is Joni OAG. One of the benefits of having been in the business for over 50 years is that I have lived through the evolution of travel distribution's twists and turns. For the most part, virtually all of the paradigms have been set into motion because of advances in technology. However, it was never obvious when a significant change was in its infancy, as there was only widespread confusion and disruption. And those that recognized and understood the pattern early on generally did quite well, and those that did not were a little late to the game. When I first got into the travel industry, travel agents used OAGs. It was a book of airline schedules and fares as their computers, and they would call the agency desk at the airline they were booking to confirm the reservation. They would then hand validate the airline ticket with their agency plate and the airline's plate, much like how a credit card sale used to take place. And the agent would then handwrite the airline ticket, collect the funds, and complete the transaction. Vacations were sold with a 10% tax and service added as the travel agent's commission, but provided pretty much the same service. And all in all, travel agents made their living both documenting and settling transactions on behalf of their supplier partners. All-inclusive pricing, satellite communication, the CRS, e-ticketing, direct settlement, inflation, personal computers, and short-haul, hub-and-spoke regional carriers and networks all created paradigms in their own right. But it was the double whammy, or the commission caps and cuts, along with the evolution of the web, that created the most dramatic paradigm in our industry. Thousands of agents walked away from their brick-and-mortar storefronts and went home-based. Web 2.0 brought with it a paradigm that's not only affected the travel industry, but the distribution of products and services worldwide. Social media and consumer review sites have enabled consumers to research an increasing amount of content and have changed the way consumers navigate the purchase of complex leisure travel products and services. Commodity-oriented travel transactions matured on the web and promised an evolved sense of becoming a mature channel. The COVID pandemic introduced even more change to the travel industry. Millions of people who were not especially computer savvy before the pandemic quickly became quite experienced with e-commerce, and they were shopping online and transacting financial transactions comfortably. Telecommunication became popular overnight, and consumers discovered a new digital environment that was enhancing their productivity and social interaction. Artificial intelligence, chatbots, became a normal way of communicating. Folks, I've seen enough change in our industry to know that we're on the cusp of a huge paradigm that will affect all of us. It's going to affect the way that we do business, the way clients purchase travel, and even the very nature of travel distribution itself. While I have no idea how this will manifest itself, and I don't think too many people do at this point, it's obvious that a major evolution is coming. Here are some of the key components of the coming paradigm. Google has revolutionized the way consumers find information. Back when I first got into this business, travel agents were the primary source of information regarding travel. Today, any consumer can find out about a travel event that they are considering by accessing the search functionality of the web. And search is only going to get more definitive rather than less. In the future, a client wanting a transfer from his hotel in Barcelona to a specific train station in Barcelona will be able to identify what they want using keywords, and voila, all the options are going to be there. Search has already changed the very nature of the way consumers think about information. Where once consumers relied upon travel agents to search for results using their knowledge and other resources, today the clients can search for themselves. And anyone with a computer and an internet access can communicate with anyone else on our planet for free. Global communication has changed the way consumers think about travel. Consumers now use teleconferencing by the millions. They accept chatbots and digital virtual assistants. The next generation of chatbots will use natural language processing to process speech and create responses. They will also use machine learning algorithms so that the chatbot can increase its knowledge and give better answers. One of the reasons that travel agents were so successful when I first got into this business was because they were the point of documentation and settlement for the airlines and the other suppliers. Airlines paid travel agents commissions because they could not service the clients themselves. They needed someone to write the ticket, documentation, and collect the money, settlement, on their behalf. The only alternative a consumer had was to go to the airport and stand in line. This was the same for the tour companies, cruise lines, and other suppliers who relied on the travel agent for documentation and settlement. Today, suppliers can both document e-tickets and e-docs and settle direct credit card sales, their transactions. With contactless smart credit cards now being widely used, in the near future, I suspect that a consumer will simply need to scan their smart card on their computer screen to process their payment. Niche social media has turned global communication upside down and will continue to evolve into a major communications network upon itself. The power of social media lies in the intrinsic ability to communicate instantly with millions of potential customers. The viral nature of social media ushers in a new stage on which travel will be a hot topic. When AI is integrated into social platforms, it will launch new platforms for selling travel. Virtual reality, or VR, is a technology that has revolutionized the way we experience the world. With VR, travelers can experience a destination without leaving their homes. VR enables travelers to take a virtual tour of a hotel, resort, or even a city, allowing them to see what it would be like to be there in person. Now, this technology has been a game changer for the travel industry, as its travelers make more informed decisions when they're booking their trips. And chatbots are another technological advancement that has transformed the travel industry. These computer programs use artificial intelligence to interact with travelers and help them plan their trips. Chatbots can provide information about flights, hotels, and rental cars. They can even make reservations on behalf of the traveler. By interacting with chatbots, travelers can get instant answers to their queries, which saves them a lot of time and hassle. Virtual assistants such as Siri or Alexa are becoming increasingly popular in the travel industry. Now, these assistants can help travelers plan their trips by providing recommendations for flights, hotels, and activities. Virtual assistants can also help travelers manage their travel plans, such as checking their flight status or changing their reservations. By using virtual assistants, travelers can get the help they need without having to navigate complex websites or make phone calls. A consumer searches for the Napili Kai Beach Club VR review, and the consumer is delivered to a VR review of the property. This might be what the future travel transaction looks like. A chatbot appears to see if it can answer any questions or help the consumer in any way. A virtual assistant also asks that they can help answer any questions. The virtual assistant asks if they would like to check any dates to stay at the property. The consumer shares the dates they're looking for, and the virtual assistant returns with, "Yes, these dates are available for studios and one-bedrooms. Which would you like me to quote for you?" The consumer shares that they want a one-bedroom unit. The virtual assistant shares that they will be X number of dollars total, and we would require an X number of dollars deposit to hold the reservation. Would you like me to confirm it for you? The consumer says yes. Fine, you're now confirmed for your dates. Please hold your credit card up to the screen so that we can scan it, says the virtual assistant. I can clearly see someone deciding to purchase a sightseeing activity directly from the supplier, settling with either one of the online settlement processes or a smart card, communicating with the chatbot or virtual assistant, and seeing the transaction with a smart credit card completely online. So the question becomes, how can we, as travel agents, cash in on the new paradigm? Thank you so much for watching this short video. We hope that you've enjoyed it. Why not give it a like or a share? And if you would like to know when we release future tutorials, just subscribe to our channel.